Thank you for downloading Manage Engine ServiceDesk Plus. In this video, we will learn how to manage your organization's physical infrastructure using the space management module available in the Facilities Service Desk instance of ServiceDesk Plus. We have been exploring the ITSM functionalities of ServiceDesk Plus and have discussed on how to leverage its features and functionalities for your business. With the evolution of enterprise service management in ServiceDesk Plus, we have extended and advanced our capabilities beyond ITSM into other departments, including the facilities department. This helps the facilities management teams to track, maintain, and manage their operations and functions based on time-tested ITSM best practices and workflows. Introducing space management for the Facilities Service Desk instance. Using space management, businesses can create and manage multiple campus locations and structures for their business. Manage buildings along with their segmented floors and rooms available within each campus. Track amenities and facility services within each area around the campus. Document the layouts, plans, license, and other attachments for each area. Associate assets or facility services for the structures, the floor, or the room. Report issues or request a service for each space. Let's get familiar with the definitions and terminologies. The Spaces module in ServiceDesk Plus helps you to manage your spaces in your organization, such as campus, structures, floors, and rooms. You can also add facility services including the ATM, the pantry, or cab services and map it to a space. Once the details are added, it becomes easier to check the occupancy level of each space and allocate resources as per the need. Use the space tree to get a quick view of all the spaces and their associations in your organization. Campus. Campus is the foremost space unit in the Space module. It encompasses structures, floors, rooms, and space and facility services. You can add information such as the site the campus is associated with, the area it supervises, amenities, and more. Structures. Under structures, you can add information of all the infrastructure that is present in your organization. You can add building as well as non-building structures such as parking lot, golf courses, and more. This will help you to categorize the available spaces based on the structures in your campuses. Floors. Using floors, define the floor design available within each structure. The floors could include a pantry, the production floor, the data center, mezzanine, the lobby, and more. Rooms and spaces. Using rooms and spaces, you can define individual spaces within a floor such as conference rooms, janitor rooms, storage, electrical spaces, and more. You can also define other spaces including balcony, the smoking zone, and other open spaces. What benefits the facilities team gain by managing buildings and structures? Gain complete visibility of the various locations and structures within the workplace. Report incidents or service requests for the corresponding spaces. Map facilities assets to their respective spaces. Assign the available facility services for each space. Record all space-related documents. Add all the exclusive amenities available for each space. An effective space management system can help the facilities team to ensure business continuity during a pandemic or natural calamities. During an unfortunate situation, the facilities management solutions can help the business to stay afloat, to reroute and manage their services to get back on track using different measures. Get a list of all hub or spoke office locations to split the workforce, preventing users conglomerating in one spot. Track critical services such as data center, server rooms, lockers, and other business critical spaces to delegate essential workforce. Control all non-critical services such as cab services, food delivery, mailroom, and other user-specific services. Contact supervisors responsible for managing each space for collaboration. What are the components that are required to set up effective space management? To configure organization spaces in the Facilities Help Desk, we should first build templates for each segment. Let us take a look at the admin configurations and space components that are required. Space management templates. Under the admin tab, we have rearranged the admin configurations based on its usage. So under templates and forms, we have a wide range of templates available for the building and space management. We have templates for campus, structures, floor, rooms, facility services. Under each template of the space management segment, click on Add New Template. You have a space where you could add the template name. You have sections and different type of fields that you could make use of. On each and every template, you would have a field called area, which is hard-coded, which is backed up by an area-based unit that you could add in the admin configuration. You can also add more fields by dragging and dropping the section, which allows you to split into a single column, double, 3, 4 columns, and flexible columns. You can also add different type of fields into each of those segmented columns. Likewise, you can add templates for structures, floors, rooms, facility services. Also, we have added a couple of default templates for users' ease. And again, as referred before, each of those templates will have the hard-coded area field, which could be backed up by different units. Configurations. Under Admin, Customization, Space Management, we have wide range of customizations that are essential to set up an effective space management configuration in the system. To start with, we have amenities. We have default set of amenities available. Also, you can create new amenities by adding icons from the list of items we have, or you could upload your own icon as per your requirement. Criticalities. This is used to define the criticality of a specific space. It could be a server room, it could be an electrical room, or it could be any space that needs to be marked out loud and clear. You can add new criticalities. Likewise, you can choose from the selected icons, or you can add more. Room layouts. These are essential when you're adding rooms and spaces. You can add a new room layout. You can choose a selected icon that we already have provided, or you could upload a new icon. This is basically used for designing or defining conference rooms or rooms for training purposes, where audience can identify what is the purpose of the room and what is the layout and its occupancy. Space status. We have a couple of default space status, which helps users to identify the status of the particular space. So if the space is available, or if it's under construction, or if you want to add more of those statuses, you can go ahead and add them. Choose the color that is required and save the configuration. Space area unit. We have defaulted area field on every template, and that area field can be backed up by units as per the locale of that particular organization. Roles. Under admin roles, we have a separate set of roles that helps technicians to manage work and configure the space management. We have space admin and space manager. So these roles are essential in getting access to the space management and getting access to the different segments of the space management. Only technicians mapped with these roles will be allowed to own, manage, and create spaces within the application. Also, you can create a new role and provide access to the space management module. Notification rules. In admin section under automation, we have notification rules. Over here, you have exclusive notifications for space management. We have 4 notifications for edit operations on campus, structure, floor, and rooms. Use the checkboxes to enable and disable the corresponding notification. Click on Customize Template to customize the notification content as per your requirement. On the message or on the subject segment, hit the dollar symbol and the fields will be listed accordingly. Choose the respective fields, customize the notification template and click on Save. These notifications will be sent to the respective users upon the respective edit operations on campus, structure, floor, or rooms. Campus. Now that we have seen the admin configurations that is required to set up a space management process, we are now going to see each and every component that is within the space management module and how it could be used. Under the Space tab, we have the first element, which is the campus. As discussed before, this is the outermost part defining where exactly the organization is located. So to define it more clearly, you can add new campus by choosing the templates that you have added in the admin section. Provide the name, the location of the particular campus, the status of the campus. Here you can define if the campus is still under construction or if it's under maintenance or if it's temporarily closed. So these are statuses that you manage in the admin section that you could make use while defining the campus. This is the area field, which is hard-coded, and all the metrics that you have added will be listed over here. So using the area field, you can define what is the area of the particular campus and you can choose the type of unit that is required. Supervisors can be defined for each and every space, and again, any technician who has the roles mapped to their profile will be listed over here. You can choose the amenities that is required. So this amenity is added in the admin section that can be used in defining the campus. Likewise, for criticality, we can define the criticality of this particular campus. So if it's for only dumping waste or if it is a campus which is only for production, you could add different criticalities accordingly and you can list them for this particular campus. So this way you can add multiple campuses, and for each campus you have all the details listed in your space management. Also, you could make use of these filters to quickly filter between different campuses in your organization. You could also use advanced filtering, which is available within every segment of the space module, where you can choose between different fields that is listed as per the particular segment. And then you could also filter out the column listing. Then you could also hide the photos. You could show the photos. So displaying the photos will help users to view this particular segment clearly. And also you can choose between different views such as the table view and the classic view. Structure. Using structures, you can define all building and non-building structures. So it could be your office space, it could be an open area, a public parking. So whatever type of structure your organization has, you can define it right underneath the structure. So you can click on Add New and you can choose between building or non-building structure. Once you've chosen between the building or non-building structure, you can choose the template of that particular structure, choose under which campus this particular structure has to be listed. So this would help the users to view the structure under the corresponding campus. Likewise, you can define supervisors, amenities, criticality, area. So you can define all these segments for the particular structure. Floor. Now that you've added structure for a particular campus, you can add floors for that particular structure. So if it is a non-building structure, there will not be any floors, but if it is a building structure, then there will be floors. So you can go ahead and add a new floor by choosing from one of the floor templates. You need to choose the campus, you need to choose the building within that particular campus, and then define the floor. Provide the name for the floor, define the area, choose the supervisor, amenities, criticality, attach the images of the floor and click on Save. Room and space. After adding floor to a structure, then comes room and space. The room could be any type of room within a particular floor. So you can go and define new room. While defining the room, choose the type of template, choose the campus, the building, the floor within that particular building, and define the rooms accordingly. Choose if it's partitionable or not. For marking this room as partitionable, if it is so, then mark the status of the particular room. Choose the supervisor, the capacity of the particular room. If it is going to be a floating population, define accordingly. Choose the department, amenities, criticality. Choose the layout of the room, if in case it's a conference room, or if it is a classroom, or if it is a training room, if it's a room for only board meetings. You can choose the room layouts accordingly and define the capacity of that particular room. Also, attach images of the room and click on Save. Once we have defined campus, structures, floor, room, and space, when viewing it from a specific structure within a particular campus, you have the details of that particular structure along with its capacity, the occupancy level, the associations of that particular structure. You have the amenities listed, and then you have separate segments right within the structure to define or display how many rooms this particular structure has. And also, all the rooms and spaces of that particular structure will be listed. Associations such as the tickets, incident or service tickets, the assets of that particular space or the structure, then the associated facility service of the structure will be listed at one place. All documents that is essential to be tracked under one place can be tracked under the structure, floor, room, and space. So you can pick and choose where exactly the documents can be added. And the best part is that you can go ahead and choose different segments, such as you could group different documents based on their purpose. So you can just click on add a document, provide a name, and associate multiple documents underneath one particular name. Also, you have history just to track what are the configurations that was added, when it was added, and who performed the operation. This is again to make sure all the data that is added in the system is intact and it has been validated. Also, if you want to quickly replicate a space and manage it easily, you can make use of the copy space to easily copy a space and make changes accordingly. If you want to create a request, you can go ahead and create a request right from within the space by click on create request. Choose between the incident template or the service template if in case you wanted to raise a service or report an incident. Again, all the reported tickets will be listed right within the association segment. Facility services. After defining campus, structure, floor, room, and space, you can add facility services. You can define a new facility service, provide its name, choose the supervisor who is responsible for that particular service. If you already have multiple facility service templates, you can choose from one of them. Add images as required and click on Save. Once the services are added over here, you can use these facility services right within any of the structure, floor, or room. The facility services will denote what are the type of services that a building holds or that particular floor or room holds. This would be essential for users to understand, apart from the amenities that's available, what are the other services that users could get benefited out of from that particular place. So this helps in planning for conference meetings or planning on any scheduled activities to understand what are the assets or the type of services that the users could make use of. Let us take a quick tour of how Zoho has configured its hub offices, headquarters, and other branch offices using the facilities management solution in ServiceDesk Plus. So far, we have seen all the admin configurations. We have then discussed how those elements can be put together for defining a campus, structure, floor, room and space, facility services, and so on. With all these elements in place, we could easily add different campuses that the organization holds. So our offices in Texas, China, and different hub offices within India are added right within the facilities management system. So all those campuses are being defined right within the system. Then each of those campuses will have different structures. So the structures can be added and mapped with the respective campus. Now, once the structures are added Any other associations such as the tickets, assets that belongs to that particular vicinity, or the facility services can be added. Now within the structures, there will be different floors and rooms that would be mapped. Now this can be again tracked right within each and every structure. So this helps in business planning during a situation as this particular pandemic has turned out to be. So we were able to track all our data centers and where it was located. Also, we were able to check the occupancy level. So when it comes to a segment such as a data center, which is defined as a room or space, you can easily check the capacity, what is the occupancy, then what are the amenities and facility services that is available within that particular data center. Also, if you have any associations and documents that has to go along with that particular space, it can be in one place. Also, we could check who is the supervisor who is in charge of the space. This gives an idea on who should be contacted in case of any emergencies. The space status helps users to quickly identify if the space is active and it could be used, or if it's under maintenance or construction. Under each and every space, we have filters available. Using these filters, you can quickly filter the campus, and within the campus, you can filter all the buildings and structures that is available. And then you can filter the floors, and you can easily view what is the type of space that's available within that particular floor. So this again helps you to quickly filter and understand what is the purpose that is carried out under that particular space. And this helps you to identify the business critical spaces, the production floors, its occupancy, and again, if you need to delegate resource, if you find a production floor which is being fully utilized, and again you need to space out your users because of social distancing, you can filter your workspaces and you can manage the users accordingly based on the occupancy level available. Again, you could contact the corresponding supervisor who's in charge to make these changes happen. And also the space tree is one key element that helps organizations to easily route or figure what is the hierarchy and how the layout has been defined. So using space tree, organizations can go ahead and filter and view how the layout has been defined. This is one-stop place where users can go ahead and view the layout and its dependencies of each and every structure, campus, floor, or rooms.